everyone, it's Nicole, and I have another layout, and it is using the February kit front row. I think I'm going to have a few more layouts, and I am back. I was gone for a week, but I am back, and this layout was done about a week ago, so I might be not knowing what, where the paper came from and stuff like that, because it was a week ago. But from the video here, it looks like the green and the yellow were from Echo Park Dots and Stripes, and the orange paper was from Basic Gray. And these are all remnants. I am going to basically use up the rest of these papers. So they are out of my stash. They are gone from the month of February. So that was good. It was a good way to use it up. And this is a picture of my grandson. It was the day we were bringing him home. And I'm going to do another page because there was a funny little story behind this. So I won't say it in this one because it's not about the story, but I'm going to do another page with, if not the same picture. But this one, I'm just going to call it Too Cute for Words. And now I'm going through my Amy Tangerine. Oh, which set is that? It's one of the latest ones. Yes, Please collection. And it's the die cuts. And then I'm going through the stickers. And I had taken a few things that weren't from the kit. Again, because this is page 21 from the February kit. At this point, I want to start bringing other stuff in so that my pages do have, aren't looking all the same. So I'm looking through some Simple Stories stickers, and I don't end up using them. And then I look through October Afternoon stickers. And then I have my Amy Tangerine Remarks Life alphabet stickers, and I am going to use those for my title. And a lot of those die cuts are from the Amy Tangerine Yes Please, and I did end up using 3 of those little flags or tags that came from Smash from the kit. I finally got to use some more. And then these letters are from American Craft. They were the right color. They're small, and they're orange and white, so they match perfectly. And they're in the Amy Tangerine die cuts. There was the number 2, so instead of writing TWO, I just used the number 2. And then cute 4 is in that American Craft letters, and then words is going to be from the Amy Tangerine Remarks Life stickers, and I love those. There is 448 stickers, and they come in wonderful colors of a nice pink, like a teal, a blue, gray, and orange. So some of my favorite colors. And like I said, these were scraps, and I was just going through my scraps, so I really like that green and that yellow and that orange. To me, it was just screaming like baby colors. And even though we knew it was a boy, I just wanted different colors for that. I didn't want, the same colors, always blue, so I really like those colors. So I'm going through, and I'm pretty much down on my die cuts. So that's why I went into my Amy Tangerine. And again, so that they look different. And then I did take out some Studio Calico arrows that I'm going to be using too in a little bit. So I took that washi tape out, and I know I want to use it, but I can't use it until everything is down. And it is from My Mind's Eye, and they're called decorative tapes. And they come in a little cylinder, and this one came with yellow and gray. And then I start looking also through my buttons from October Afternoon. This was the Midway collection, and I've pretty much used up quite a bit of those buttons. I mean, I still have, there's usually 50 buttons in the bag, so it looks like I have a lot, but I've used up a lot. I think I only have like 15 left. I'm looking at my package now, about 15 left, so I've used up that set of buttons really good, and it's the only set of buttons I've bought. So once those are gone, I'll buy more buttons from one of the October afternoon collections because I really like them and I've been using them. So, and now I'm going to start gluing everything down, and that piece of orange paper was just too small to mat the whole photo, so I just kind of mat the bottom left of the photo, and then I just glue everything down. And at this point I haven't glued the yellow paper down, and I realized further down the page I believe that I didn't glue it down. Now there was a doily that came in that American Craft die cut set, and I just cut it in half and I put it at the top of the bottom, and I also put more of that orange paper and I put it at the top. I cut it in half. I didn't have very much left, so I cut it in half and I put it at the top and the bottom, so it looks like it's one piece and it goes all the way, but it doesn't. It's just a few inches on each side. And then I start gluing down the rest of my die cuts, and one of them says it was from the Amy Tangerine die cuts, and it says my favorite. And then I decide to start putting down the washi tape before I forget, because usually I think about it and I have to start ripping stuff up, but at this point I hadn't glued the yellow paper down, so I was happy I was able to just lift it up. And again I reached for that washi smile, and I'm going to use 2 washi tapes I guess on this page. And I really like that smile washi. It's just a really nice yellow and it really pops off on your pages. So I'm going to put it in four spots. I'm going to put it at the top right, and then right above the photo, and then right in that cluster above or below the photo. And then I'm going to do sort of a border on the bottom, so I'm going to put some there too. So I reach for my trusty roll of foam tape, and then what I like about it is that I can make it any length that I want instead of, peeling 50,000 little backings from the foam tape. I just make it the right size and I cut it and it's done. So I really like that. So now I reach into my stash again and get some of those heartwood veneers. And then I just put my title back where it needs to go. And sorry, the camera was kind of going all over the place because I forgot to take some twine out. So I'm going to put twine on that tag, the number 2 tag, and then I'm going to glue it down. And I'm going to work on my title. So then I'm going to glue down the cute and the 4. And then the words. And I have to fuss with it a little bit just to try to make it a little bit more centered. And those letters they're almost transparent. So in some spots you can see through the paper, but not really. It's really nice. So it stands out on your page, but then it kind of gives ombre effect almost, or not ombre, more like distress effect. So I really like that. So I'm going to put a glue dot behind each button, and I just want to say sorry if I fumble with my words or don't make sense. We just got home. It's 11 o'clock in the morning, and I just got home at 3 o'clock in the morning from an 18-hour bus ride. So my brain is a little fried, and I've been up for about an hour and a half. So I'm still haven't drank my whole cup of coffee yet. So now I took those little tabs from my digital kit and I cut it out. One says love and the other one has a little heart in it, and I just stapled it at the top of the photo with my tiny attacher from Tim Holtz. And then I cut out more of the twine, and I'm just going to do loop-de-loops and glue it on my page. And this page took me 54 minutes, and it is page 21 of 50 for the Facebook challenge. And again, it's the it's also page 21 from my February kit. So like I said, I think I already have another page on deck, which I prepared before I left for Ontario. And so I'm ready to scrapbook that. And then I always do a few pages with my scraps, which, I mean, I have been using up a lot of my scraps, but I still have quite a few scraps left. So I'm going to come up with some ways to use up those scraps. So probably 25 pages. So probably the next one is 22, and then probably 3 more. So I'll probably be up to 25. And I have my May kit here in the box that I haven't even opened up yet, but I'm going to do a quick video after this. I'm going to open it while I do the video. So at this point, I decide that I want to stamp on the bottom because there is, I end up gluing my cluster more to the top than the bottom, which wasn't done on purpose, but then I decide to go with it. So I go through my stash and I find that Ali Edwards stamp. It's a baby stamp. And the stamp I'm stamping out in Butter Bar from Hero Arts says, "The miracle of new life, the pure joy of a new baby, the absolute blessing of you." So I stamp that to the bottom right, and then that arrow that we got in the kit, I have used that arrow so many times, and I know I'm going to keep using it. It's one of my favorite stamps right now. It's just so versatile, and I like that some arrows are empty and the other ones are full, so it adds a lot of interest. And I end up stamping that in the pool color, and then that's where I put the other strip of that Smile washi tape to the bottom left. And then I take out my Glimmer Glaze that I love so much, and I'm gonna ink up in 3 different colors, in the yellow, and then in a teal, and then an orange. I guess I did 4 colors, 2 different colors of blue. Yeah, I believe there's 2 different colors of blue. I might be mistaken. I wasn't watching at the recording, but I think there might be 2 different colors of blue. And then I'm going to stamp the date. And I don't remember if I did that on camera or off camera. I know the battery dies, and I don't know, because I was trying to clean up so that I could find my stuff, because it was just at this point an absolute mess, and I can't scrapbook like that. So I decided, okay, I'm just going to pick everything up, but I don't know if the battery died before I did the date. And I also put I threaded my buttons, so I don't know if the battery died. Like I said, this, I actually did it before I left, and I knew that that way when I come home, all I would have to do is the voice recorder, and then I'd be able to upload a page. So I'm still cleaning up, and what a mess we can make with doing 1 page. I still can't believe that it can get quite that messy. Oh, and there the battery died. So I did add the date that he came home, and then I added some thread to the buttons, and the page is done. So hopefully I'm going back to work tomorrow, so I probably won't be uploading galore in the next, I'm working 5 shifts in a row, so probably won't uploading galore, but I'll try to do a page maybe or so while I'm working. So thanks for watching. Bye.